a warm-up for Maureen. And this is a gentleman I met tonight. He has come straight from Philadelphia with the perfect Philadelphia name. His name is Pat Rocchi. So let's hear it for Pat Rocchi.
Oh my goodness. It is so nice to see people my own age. I mean, really. Look, you're supposed to turn that on for me. Didn't you know that?
I wasn't going to go up on stage. It's not safe.
Well, I come first bringing good news. Apparently, they avoided the shutdown. We'll all keep getting our Social Security. And then let me tell you why I'm so happy to be with people who are in my generation. I perform among younger people, and they get disappointed when I'm on this stage. You know, they introduce me, I come up, they're expecting a hip young comic with a sharp mind, and they look at me and they say, I think that guy took my mom to the prom during the Nixon administration. I mean, take a look at me. I look like a genetic mashup of Mitt Romney and Keith Richards. So, you know, I have a decrepit body, but I put a suit over it at least. You know, I used to be known for being hip and original. Now I'm known for having my original hips. You know, it's very weird being the oldest guy in the room when I'm with the younger comics. When I'm with them backstage, they're on their cell phones, they're on their iPads. I'm on Medicare. There was a time, I wasn't always like this. I used to be cute. I used to have it like a Shane O'Plum. But, you didn't expect that from me, did you? I grew up in Northeast Philadelphia. I picked up the language. But anyway, you know, I would walk into this room, and I guarantee you, many years ago, a lot of you ladies would have looked at me and said, "Oh, I wonder if he's available." Now you look at me and say, "I wonder if he's even insurable." And I'm not. I'm not in terrible shape. You know, when I compare myself to young people, you know, I look at people who jog, and you know, I ask them, I say, "Can you talk when you jog? Because that shows you're in good shape." And they say yes, and when I run, I talk, but I say things like, "Call 911. Where's the nearest hospital?" So, you know, I had a terrible incident recently with a friend of mine from high school. I was bragging to him. I said, "I found this great medicine at CVS. It'll help our memory." He said, "Great, what's the name?" And I went, You know, so any of you have any suggestions? Hey, look, it's not just my memory that's going. My body is like an old car that you have to take into the shop all the time to keep it in shape. Because let me tell you something, the maintenance on a 1952 Italian is very time consuming. In fact, I thought about that. I thought, what would happen if people, like Consumer Reports, reported on me the way they do on their cars? So I went to the old car edition of Consumer Reports. Let me see, 1952 Italian, predicted reliability lower than average. Fuel injection is sluggish. Well padded back seat. A tendency to leak fluids. Yes, for example. Hey, it is so nice to see faces here. Let's celebrate not being part of the pandemic anymore, all right? I have a question for many of you that were stuck inside during the pandemic. How many people got threatened by their life partner while they were in isolation? Oh my goodness, my wife and I had a little bit too much togetherness.